In a peaceful town, there lived a boy named Goam. He wasn't an outstanding student, but he wasn't bad either. Goam carried big dreams of a successful future. However, he had one serious problem: a lack of discipline. He frequently procrastinated, ignored small tasks, and couldn't maintain consistent habits. Even though he often made plans to study, exercise, or learn new skills, he always said, "I'll start tomorrow." But that tomorrow never came. His parents and teachers advised him to be more disciplined, but Goam didn't listen. He believed only big changes could bring results, and since those seemed difficult, he never even started. One day, Goam happened to meet an elderly professor named Mr. Anil, someone respected throughout the town for his wisdom. Seeing Goam struggle, the professor smiled and asked, "Do you know the secret to success?" Goam curiously shook his head. The professor said, "Success doesn't come from one grand action, but from small daily habits." He told a story about a farmer who planted a bamboo seed in his garden. Every day, the farmer watered and cared for the seed. But for 1 year, then 2, nothing happened. While other plants grew tall, the bamboo remained hidden underground. People laughed at the farmer and told him to give up. But he remained patient and kept nurturing it. In the 5th year, something amazing happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo shot up 80 feet high. The old man explained, "During all that time, the bamboo wasn't idle, it was silently growing a strong root system to prepare for its growth." Success in life is the same. Small habits may not show results immediately, but over time, they lay the foundation for great achievements. Hearing the story, Goam was lost in thought. He realized he had been ignoring the small actions that could have led him toward success. After the bamboo story, Goam felt awakened. He looked at Professor Anel with hopeful eyes and asked, "So, which small habits should I start with?" The professor smiled and began sharing. First, wake up early. Waking up just 1 hour earlier each day gives you 365 extra hours a year to improve yourself. Goam had never thought that just 1 hour a day could make such a big difference. Second, read every day. Just 10 pages a day adds up to around 12 books a year. These books can transform your mindset, expand your knowledge, and shape your future. Third, set small daily goals. For example, writing 200 words a day will give you a full book in a year. Don't wait for the perfect time to do something big. Start with small steps. Fourth, fight procrastination by counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and taking immediate action. This simple method helps push yourself out of laziness and into motion. Hearing these, Goam felt relieved. These habits were all within his reach, and for the first time, he believed he could start changing. Professor Anel continued sharing small habits that could transform a life. Fifth, practice gratitude. Every night before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. At first, Goam found this silly, but after a few weeks, he noticed himself becoming more positive and happier. Instead of complaining, he began appreciating the little things around him. Sixth, move your body daily. Even a 10-minute workout is better than waiting for the perfect time to go to the gym. Goam started with simple home exercises and soon felt stronger, more energetic, and happier. Seventh, control screen time. Every time you pick up your phone, ask, "Is this helping me grow, or is it wasting my time?" Goam suddenly realized he was spending too much time on social media. He reduced his online hours and replaced them with more productive activities. These habits seemed simple, but with daily consistency, they brought significant change to Goam's life. He was no longer a dreamer waiting for magic, but someone taking action every day toward his dreams. In the following months, Goam stayed committed to the small habits Professor Anel had shared. At first, he didn't see much change. Everything felt slow, and at times he felt discouraged. But instead of quitting like before, Goam remained persistent day by day. Gradually, he noticed differences. His focus improved, his grades got better, and he felt more confident than ever. Goam was no longer just a boy with dreams. He became someone disciplined and responsible. He understood that he didn't need to wait for a miracle. The small, repeated actions each day were what brought him closer to success. Years later, Goam became a well-known entrepreneur. When asked about the secret to his success, he always smiled and said, "It wasn't luck or talent. It was the small habits that created big results." He often told the bamboo story and advised others. Don't wait for big opportunities to start changing. Begin with the smallest steps. The results may not come right away, but just like the bamboo, if you nurture them patiently, you'll grow beyond your imagination. Then Goam would look straight into people's eyes and ask, "So, what small habit will you start today?" Years later, Goam was a successful and admired businessman. When asked about his secret to success, he always smiled and said, "Success doesn't come from luck or natural talent. It comes from the small habits you maintain every day." He would often share the bamboo story, explaining how it takes years to grow roots before shooting up in just weeks. Goam revealed that he once was a boy who procrastinated, always waiting for the perfect moment to change. But it was the small things, waking early, reading, setting tiny goals, exercising, practicing gratitude, managing screen time, that changed his life. Goam emphasized, if you keep waiting for something big to begin, you'll never start. But if you begin with small habits, you'll build a solid foundation for the future. And his final question always left a lasting impression. Do you want to change your life? Then what small habit will you start today? Goam's final message was simple yet profound. Success doesn't come from a giant leap, but from steady, small steps every day. Many wait for the perfect moment or a major opportunity to start changing. But it's the small, repeated actions each day that truly build the path to success. Like the bamboo silently growing roots underground for years, people too must develop their inner strength before they rise. Goam encouraged, don't worry if results don't show right away. Stay consistent. Every bit of effort is building your inner strength. Success is a journey, not a destination. And finally, he always ended with an inspiring question. What small habit will you start today?